Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Tsuyoi.
And we're back.
That's
Gundam tale.
That's put me a bit closer to death. I don't know if I'm invisible or not, because I just got done with a fight, everybody. I fought a normal battle in here, and it was bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was bad.
It nearly killed him, but Bazuli leveled up from it.
Yeah, he did. I'm so strong! I'm a level higher than all of you, nerds! Oh no, it's like, I resent that. I don't know shit about shit. Nerds and idiots. I'm solely in the middle. Perfectly adequate.
So, just continue along the path. I believe it.
What the? Oh. I walked to the end of the hallway. I was like, where is this? There's supposed to be a door. It's like touching the wall. There's no door. There's no way out of here, guy. Oh no! Look behind you. Oh shit. Like I said, idiots. Let's switch you out with Aeon. Though I could put myself so that I could actually I probably should put myself instead of who actually though. Tremmy gets us the speed ups. It's not that useful first turn. Best thing to do first turn would be to have them armor, hack, and me full heal next turn. Or full heal that turn. No. I should come in the next turn. Yeah, okay. Why the hell did I put hers in the front? It doesn't look, it's not good to look at. It's okay. It could be better. Okay, what is this horrifying room? Ah, hey! Can I go around you?
No.
You really look like I could go around you.
It does, doesn't it?
Bullshit! Shiren is in the corner, but encounters you somehow anyway. Fucking bullshit. It's an actual Haku... No, wait, that's a Zeta?
Yeah.
You're golden like a Yakushiki!
Yep.
Stop pretending to be something you're not!
Okay, hang on a moment.
Uh-huh.
And... done. The Hell Hundreds, which are to the sides of the Hell Zeta, have 16,000. Hell Zeta has 20,000.
I'll take care of them first.
Oh, but there is something I remember. Hell Zeta is going to buff his allies. And I think he'll also debuff you at the same time. I don't quite remember.
Oh, Intercept Snipe. That's cute. I'm not doing anything, though. I'm glad you wasted your boost, though. So very much. Oh, thank you so much. I was actually kind of worried about that. Everyone buff. Everyone just start buffing. Just like everyone takes out rags, just starts like buffing their mobile suits. Everyone polish and buff. Oh boy, you have that. That's for criticals, isn't it?
And turn order.
Oh, fuck you! Wait, I don't need this. Start. Let's see.
So, you could speed jammer like them all to get them back to normal.
Yeah.
Although apparently you're both on even fields since you have speed boost and they have speed boost. So it would just be like if you both had your defaults.
Yeah, but I mean, I liked my thing because it helped out. I mean, fuck these guys, am I right?
Right.
I don't want them to go before me. You have that assholery going on.
Yeah.
So your speed doesn't even matter. Please don't hit Aeon. No! You motherfucker! You fucker, I'll kill you!
It would be nice if, like, when they died, like, all their status elements would go away.
Yeah, that would be great.
But I guess now instead of just down and unconscious, he's down and unconscious and super bleeding.
I'm up! I'm awake! Pew pew pew.
Okay.
Okay, come back in. Oh no, we need your help.
So then if I can pick up from last time.
I guess. If you can.
Like, I was talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the idea I had for the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Game ever.
Or something.
Or something. But, like, the one thing that I thought I said enough, but then you brought up, that...
Super Fritz!
How would I call it? That Yu-Gi-Oh! Phone game?
Yeah, Duel Links.
Yeah, Duel Links. The thing is, Duel Links uses a not normal dueling system. It actually uses a rule format known as speed dueling. Because...
Oh, did you just double hurt her?
Yeah.
Motherfucker!
She is super hurt now. Like, luckily, using one item on her will, like, fully restore her, though. It would be...
Healing meds.
Yeah, okay.
How do I keep you from dying, though?
Aeon?
Yeah.
Well, you could use a high repair on her with Fritz.
That's a good point. You've got, like, a shit... Fuck it, use a full. Oh, no, please, please, please! No! You fucker!
Huh.
I hate you!
I was not expecting that.
I was gonna kill them first, but you've made me mad. Oh! Oh, it's happening! Guess who gets to die? You just made it on the top of my shit list.
Right.
Okay, bring her back. There we go. Stand back right on up, Aeon.
Okay, so, like, yeah, the phone Yu-Gi-Oh! Game uses its own dueling rules. It's called speed dueling. Everything is so sped up that instead of a normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel deck of, like, 60 cards, because that's now been standardized.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
That's a thing now?
60 or 40?
40's always been the
Oh,
standard.
right. 40's the limit, 60's the maximum.
Oh, really? There's a maximum now?
Yeah,
oh,
there's
fuck.
there's a maximum now.
Oh, come on.
Which is 60. Last time I checked, anyways. You know, like I said, I've been out of the official game ever since Duel Links became a thing, so I don't know if they changed it up since then.
Oh, it doesn't heal at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's still hurt. I'm still pretty... I've got a bit of a cough. Could be worse, could be better.
Oh, that's weird.
Why me? Why do they hate me so much? Such a lust for revenge. Dies. Wow, they really fucking hate her. What did you do to them? I don't know. I think they're scared of me. They sense the ninja within.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have a healing item that would full heal even hurt plus, like, and the normal hurt. Because I remember, like, Ray doing that and, like, using a certain item. So you're probably just using an item that only healed one level or degree of it.
Please don't hit him. You're gonna... Oh. 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 He's gonna do it too! He's gonna use Lightning Lancer! I know what I'm doing! Everyone the fuck out of here! Run! Run, everyone! I know your strategy now and I'm scared! Did I system crack you yet or do you keep killing me? I haven't system cracked you yet, you... Oh no, I probably have.
No. Like, you can check them to see, like, who you've downgraded.
Right.
And none of them had double triangle. All of them only had the one attack down.
We need to kill this guy. Go, go, go! No! It's just like Lightning Blade, but not. That's fine. I expected this.
Huh. He stabbed you with this bullet at unprecedented speeds.
He raised his arm super quick.
Oh, okay, you got him!
We'll system crack someone else then. Yay! We made it! And Aeon only died 17 times. That's one less than you expected! Everyone's hurt and bleeding. I'll kiss the boo-boos, but which one to kiss?
Well, why not Aeon, and then you can just have Lifeing switch out so she don't die on the next turn.
Okay. What am I gonna do then?
Jammer the enemy?
What am I gonna jammer? You're pretty fucked. Wait, come on. Okay, speed. Offense, one. Wait, defense. Depends on you, specifically. Fuck you. Why me? What did I do? Bazuli, you're the only one not that hurt.
Okay.
I feel pretty good. The cough's gone! You kissed me and my cough left!
So...
Shoved a cough drop in her mouth with my tongue.
So that's how different speed dueling is, to where, like, I believe that you're only allowed 20 cards per deck.
Huh. 20 cards? Holy shit.
Yeah, plus there's some other, like, format changes. Like, I think you're only allowed 4 monsters. And, like, I forget how spells are affected. But, yeah, speed dueling. Like, it's a retooled gameplay style for Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is that's okay. I mean, it's a free phone app game. No, not much to download it and try it. I mean, if the format agrees with you, then go ahead. I don't even know what you spend money on in that game, really. But when you brought up that game, I was like, oh yeah, right. How am I going to deal with the different formats on there? Because I personally hate link summoning. But I'm sure there are those who'd be all like, why can't we have link summoning in what is arguably the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh game ever? I mean, can you imagine having like link summoning mechanics with these cards and stuff like that? To which I'm thinking,
oh, multi-generational rules.
And yeah, that's essentially like I came down on. I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. Like, we'll just like improve the ban list even more. Not only can you ban certain art, not only can you ban certain art combinations, you can ban certain rules. Like, on my ban list, no link summoning allowed. Or on my ban list, no synchro summoning allowed, or something like that. Just really specialize it. And then, like, I'm thinking, okay, but then what would we do if, like, people wanted to have tournaments? I figured, oh, that's super easy. Just go to create a tournament and, like, just, like, preset the rules right there. And just be all like, if you want to participate in a tournament, just agree to these rules. That way it would overwrite whatever you personally had as a ban list, so that you could play in a tournament. Because at that point, you're agreeing to that person's rules and format. Easy enough. People don't have to adjust their own settings just to be able to play in a big tournament. But, yeah, I figure, okay, so this way we can allow for different, like, formats of gameplay. It would allow for link summoning, the previous generations, or maybe you just want to have, the big draw to me about this is the idea of, what if you wanted to play a first generation only type of tournament?
I see what happened there. I revolved my gatling gun so much, they became so heated that my bullets became like a flame. A big roaring flame! A giga flame! That's what happens when you go beyond overheating your gatling gun.
That you just, like, heat the air into plasma.
This is a double gatling gun! And this is to take it up even further! It starts turning red. This is what I like to call double gatling gun! And this is to go even further beyond! Starts lasers.
Yeah, just basically plasmas the air and fires it at the opponent.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
Spooky Fist, go!
It pretty much became its own beam sword, didn't it?
Yeah! Spooky Fist!
Did Aeon learn how to sword without a sword by trying hard enough?
Yeah, she did. Overhead head cannon? Overhand cannon? Overhand cannon? Overhand? Why is it called overhand?
Well, because like you would rest your hand under it as you lean forward to fire it.
Really?
Well,
does my character do that? No, I probably wouldn't create an animation.
I don't think so, but I believe that's a central idea for like the weapon. But yeah, that's where I kind of like the idea where that comes in with like different rule formats. Like if you just wanted to play like let's have a tournament, synchro summoning only. Like you could totally do that. You could just set up a tournament, set up the rules, and be like just like disregard everything that's not synchro summoning. Of course, you'd have to allow for certain things, otherwise you wouldn't even have synchro summoning, like normal summoning and stuff like that. But I figure, yeah, you know what this does? Adds options. And I always love that. Especially when it's just as simple as ticking a box to allow something or not.
Fair enough.
So yeah, like that way we could also have like a bunch of different dueling formats and stuff like that. For example, you know that computer game, You Pro, I talked about earlier. Well, they actually have different dueling rules that you can go by, and one of them is using the Deckmaster rule.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
I think I heard about that actually. But how's that work? Do they make actual rules for every card? I guess they did like generic abilities that go to some cards. Like, yours is a magician, so it gives these type of benefits.
Kind of. What they did, I thought, was rather ingenious. And that was, are you familiar with pendulum cards?
Yes.
So, when you set a pendulum card in the pendulum zone, I find that they're kind of like continuous magic cards or something like that, in that they always have an effect or something. It either triggers when you place them, or it's just always there where it's not on the field. Kind of like an extra magic spell or something. Like, from that perspective...
Holy shit! I'm sorry. I just noticed Bazuli has like a crap ton of TP for a guy that's not really built for that. He's got Giga Bombers, but I just realized he also has Armor All.
Huh.
So I just used it, even though I don't... I mean, I'm the only one with no armor.
Oh, and he also has Repair and Regenerate, so he can, like...
Oh my god! Why did I not know this? I never paid attention to you, Bazuli. I'm so sorry. You're so cool, it turns out. Even though I already knew you were actually really cool.
So, even cooler.
Well, it turns out Bazuli's even cooler, and he didn't even get to use it. I can also heal people! Oh, can we see? Okay! Okay, we're done. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Fritz ain't gonna have any of that.
Yeah, fuck that. We don't need you. Never mind. We're good. You use me to heal everybody. I don't know. I think I'm still gonna use him.
Oh, could you, after you're done healing everybody and kissing boo-boos, could you take a glance at your items? Wow. All of that, and it didn't really seem to put all that much of a noticeable dent.
I know! It looks like I got, like, what, 60 less than he did? And I don't use him for it anyway. Let's just use an item for this.
Right. I think you passed it.
No.
The medical nanotech, isn't that it?
No.
Oh.
It's, like, a medicine.
Oh, actually, this will help out. Like, go to the very bottom. So, the only thing of note is, like, the Gundam datas. Okay, you haven't gotten any new items or anything like that.
Nah.
Okay.
They're up here.
Right.
Healing med.
The Insta-Boo-Boo Kisser. Also called a Band-Aid.
Just a pair of lips. Pair of wax lips. Meh.
Just place, like, some wax sealant on there.
Okay.
So, explore, like, this room a little bit. There should be, like, some items there that you can pick up. I think.
Probably over here.
Yeah, they'd probably be near the wall. Or not. Oh! Okay, it was a console that you were supposed to flip the switch on.
Okay, should I do that?
Yes.
I don't know if this will just summon evil to attack me. He's evil! He's evil attacking!
Oh, wait a second. Continue on. Yeah.
This door here?
Yes.
Was the switch for this door? No. Because I just did that.
It might have been. Well, you did flip the switch, yeah?
Okay,
So
yeah.
whatever it did, like, unlocked.
Oh, wow, we went down a few floors. We're on 95 now?
Yeah, you didn't notice the spiral you went down?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't count it in my head.
Okay.
Okay, so 96 then?
Nope.
Oh.
94.
Right, because we're in a different area now.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, 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 I say. Merry Christmas. It's really weird in Overwatch to be, like, using costumes that are seasonal when it's not the right season for it.
Well, continue along the path.
Right.
You got something waiting for you down there.
Oh, no. It's never anything good. Oh, well, shit! Okay.
Nothing good, huh?
Fuck that. I was gonna say fuck you, but I'm nicer than that. Plus, I'm in a good mood.
Okay, now take that elevator and go down to 98.
Okay. Shining Gundam, I could give that to Resner.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if I ever fucking use her. Or I could give it to Hal if I need him. Which as you've told me, I probably will at some point.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Ah!
save!
Ah! I can make it!
Oh, never risk that. Ray found that out the hard way. Never risk that.
Did he do the same thing I just did?
Yes.
Did he die?
No. He came close to, of course, because, you know, that dungeon, but, you know, never risk that.
Ew. I was gonna tell you, I don't know why we were talking about Earthbound, though. Earlier, I tried
okay,
to.
right, wait, but hang on.
Yeah?
Like, I want to make sure I got all the, you know, the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh idea ever.
It's just something small, but okay.
Okay, but, you know, let me finish my thought. Right, they implemented the, where
Is
are
there
you going to
anything
go?
down here?
Yes, head to the corner of the room. Ignore that for now, just, you know, head over to a corner of the room.
Okay. Hacking tools, neat. You kept small, okay, that's also cool. Anything else? Just go in there?
And,
Go fight the guy.
I don't think you can go in there, but try.
I did it!
Open your map. Ah, okay, return.
Oh. Basically, it leads to a dead end. Should I fight the guy, or?
Let's see, it needs...
Or am I going back upstairs? Or up elevator?
Save.
I already did.
Well, you got some items, so save again, so you don't have to give them again in case the worst happens.
Fair enough.
Okay, so after saving, fight the guy.
Fight the guy. Or girl. It could be either.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Or AI. Whatever. I don't know who's in these damn things in Antarctica. I'm gonna assume the Dark Alliance the Neo Dark Alliance. We're fighting the Neo Dark Alliance, it turns out. Mr. Save the World kind of stumbled upon this place, wandering from the desert. He lived, it turned out. He wandered the desert till he found his way to Antarctica. And, you know, walked along the bottom of the ocean. And now he came here, and he's gonna restart the Dark Alliance. That's my headcanon until something contradicts it. If there's ever any story here. Oh no, it's Devil Gavenger at the end. Hi. Oh hey, it's Zeta and the Double Zeta.
Hell Zeta and Hell Double Zeta. Well, let's see.
Shit.
I can tell you that Hell Zeta has 20,000 and Hell Double Zeta has 22,000.
Look at the sword difference!
Yeah.
From the side, it's hilarious.
And if you'll recall, Hell Zeta is going to start the fight by speed boosting his side. I'm not quite remembering what Double Zeta does. I don't think it buffs its allies either. I think it just focuses on attack power.
Ah. You mean hitting me?
Yeah, the damaging stuff of that nature. Which,
Oh, wow.
it really weirds me out how Double Zeta is considered Double Zeta when it's so different from the Zeta.
So it's like, why is it even considered Zeta?
Yes, why is it called Double Zeta when it has stuff that's just so drastically different from the original Zeta. Like, in my personal opinion, like, Zeta is way better than Double Zeta.
Well, it's pointless for Aeon to defend now, because if anything hits her, she's going to tip over. Does this hit everyone?
Yes.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I thought it only hits one person.
Hits everyone.
Okay, bye, Aeon. Bye! No, it's only one, right? Oh. Bye! Oh, Jesus!
Took a moment to fill that one.
Super ultra delayed.
Yeah,
punch.
like, there's only one thing that Double Zeta outclasses the original Zeta in, and that's in raw power output. But everything else it gives up as a trade-off for that, I feel like that is so not worth it. Also, the Double Zeta has a head beam, which I'm thinking, just add that to normal Zeta, and then you have the perfect Zeta, in my opinion. Funny enough, you can do that in Gundam Breaker. You can take the Double Zeta's head, give that to normal Zeta, and then normal Zeta has everything Double Zeta has and more.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you can even choose like the giant beam saber that Double Zeta like wields and give that to normal Zeta, if I remember correctly. Because the thing about Double Zeta is that its beam sabers are powerful enough to literally slice warships in half.
Is it long enough for that?
Yes. It can get long enough because it can extend its power output to increase its length. Like, that's the thing that Double Zeta has going for it. Big, bulky, slow, but its power output is so strong that its beam sabers can literally be used to cut through warships. And this is warships that have been specially treated to defend against beam weaponry.
That was it. Wait, that was which one? Double Zeta?
Double Zeta.
Oh, wow.
Like, I was thinking, okay, that's nice to hear as far as power, but in terms of versatility, that just sounds like target number one to me. To where even if Zeta was a big target, it has so much stuff going. What happened?
I thought I would fix it before that happened.
That speed up is really helping them, huh?
Ah. And you know who's supposed to be fixing that? Aeon.
Ah.
Let's get back in there.
Back.
Bring her back completely this time. No, we're not skimping out this time.
Yeah. No, don't just pull her
shit.
out. Oh.
They're boosting. Well, we know what one of them's doing. Well, shit, what do I do then? Someone who can tank.
Yeah, bring out your two best tanks and have them defend.
Well, see, it doesn't really matter, though, because one of them's going to be an asshole.
Right, but you still want to defend against what the other one's doing.
That's true. And there goes, she goes her too. Only Bazuli's going to live. I've been whittled down. Oh, hey, wait, never mind. This could be bad, but it could live. No, nope, okay, never mind. I've been whittled down. I've been whittled so thoroughly. This is really bad, everybody. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're back in.
What was I talking about?
I don't remember.
At some point I started talking about Zeta. But, oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. So, Yugo Pro introduced the Deckmaster rule format. And, like, I was wondering, well, how does that work? And what they did was that with Pendulum cards, even though you can use them as monsters, if you sent them on Pendulum side zones, they have an extra effect or a spell or a thing like that, yeah?
Yeah.
So they just have it that where when you fight with a given monster, they just have an assigned Pendulum effect. And,
I thought you were gonna... Oh, you're doing Giga Flame. I thought you were gonna do a quick thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, the thing about Deckmasters is that they're counted on the field, but not on the field, the same as a Pendulum card is when it's set in the Pendulum zone. But nothing can interact with it. So, if your Deckmaster's effect is continuous, like a continuous Pendulum effect, then it's continuous. But if it's like one of those, when you set this Pendulum card down, its effect triggers, you can choose to trigger the Deckmaster's like effect as many times as you want.
Oh.
But whenever your turn comes around, you can choose to trigger it. Yeah. And when I saw it, I was like, that's a clever way of doing the Deckmaster ability. because like pendulum effects are fairly balanced as like far as I can figure from what few I've been able to see. So to have those be Deckmaster effects that you can just kind of continue trigger whenever your turn comes around and comes down to it, that seems neat. And of course they had the effect that like at any time you can summon your Deckmaster onto the field, but if they ever leave the field without an appropriate replacement, then you automatically lose the duel.
Jeez.
Which I figured that seems fair, because you know if my Deckmaster is a Blue Eyes ultimate white dragon, and I can just summon that whenever I want, the idea that it leaves the field if it gets banished off the field, then like I should lose the duel because it's the Deckmaster. What am I doing throwing it out onto the field unless I'm for sure think I'm going to win? Yeah, that seems to be. That's not that bad of a pickle. Like I would switch out Fritz with someone else. Yeah, with Lifeng. That way, whenever whenever normal Zeta like blitzes you, the person will probably survive.
Okay, stab who you're ever going to stab with that bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, okay, cool. I mean, we're going to defend, and Lifeng is really hurt, but I mean, I think we'll live.
My sister's the one who came up with that joke, by the way.
Which one?
We were talking about something, and like she
bullet?
says, "I will stab you with my bullets." She just said that, and it was just so hilarious that I like to use that every now and then. So yeah, she's the originator of that funny.
Now you have unleashed the fact that you have a sister!
I've talked about that many times.
Okay, fine, maybe you did. Maybe you did!
Yeah.
Healing.
So, that's what I thought. Okay, neat. What a great way to incorporate Deckmaster abilities and stuff like that.
Finally some damage.
And, who are you focusing on?
The bigger one.
Oh, you're not focusing on the one that gets pot shots in on you before you can defend?
Nah.
That has lower health?
Nah, I'm getting rid of the big boy first.
Huh. Interesting priority choice. Me, I prioritize Zeta. Because I cannot have him getting free, getting unguarded damage against me, more or less. Actually, there is a way to defend against that. You know who that is? Vargas.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wait. How?
When he tries to do the quick stab, if you have Vargas use counter snipe, it's a melee and it shuts down melee moves. He'll shoot him before he can do it.
Yeah, but how do you know he's not going to do the other one?
Enemies always go off of patterns.
Oh, well, yeah, if you knew the pattern, I don't know shit.
Well, if you paid attention during the fight, you would have noticed that he's been alternating.
Oh, good. Then that means he's about to do what I thought he was about to do. I had predicted that.
Yeah.
Oh, boom!
Yeah, and to clarify a little bit, what I mean is like a non-appropriate monster.
What? Lightning Lancer goes before Counter Zone?
Yep.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Right, but Counter Snipe goes before a Lightning Lancer. I would imagine that's because Counter Snipe costs much more energy than Counter Zone. But, yeah, to clarify a bit more on the Deckmaster thing, like, let's say you summoned your monster onto the field, and then you used it to summon a stronger monster or something. Wouldn't that mean you automatically lost the duel because, like, your Deckmaster left the field? Well, no. That would mean that whatever monster you used your Deckmaster to summon becomes your new Deckmaster. But, the moment they are removed from the field, you lose the game. So, you know, they have, like, little rules like that to keep things going along and stuff. That's like, I appreciate. You know, someone put certainly, like, thought into, like, the Deckmasters, because that was one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcs, like, from the anime.
Same.
So the idea that someone actually made a game that incorporated that, and it just uses stuff that's already there, you know, they're just, like, reappropriating it a bit. It's like, sweet.
Okay, so he's going to do the shooty shoot.
Right.
What's he used to shoot? Bullet and beam?
Yeah, beam gun.
Oh boy. Oh well, everyone's ready to do their worst.
That's weird. In my mind, I just got a flash of he's going to Lightning Lancer again, but I don't know why.
Well, if he is, then there's no point in trying to block it. There just isn't.
But, you know, he might shoot, so...
And again, there's no point in trying to block it.
Why?
Because I can't.
But...
You were right, he was going to Lightning Lancer.
Right. I encountered this when I was playing with Ray. So where at some point, instead of doing back-to-back, he just started doing Lightning Lancer twice in a row. But next time he does Quick Attack, he will use a Beam Attack. And Aeon does have Beam Field.
But I never really have her high enough to actually do anything about it.
She's at 10 right now.
Oh, you can see that? Oh, yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, very bottom of the screen. And if you can't see that, then just press triangle.
Fair enough. You got a good point. You know, I misread Tremmy as Temmie for a moment.
Understandable. I mean, like, I don't you remember that time when I was calling Fritz Frisk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speed Lancer! Speed Lancer!
But, yeah, like, they have rules like that. You can use your Deckmaster to summon other, like, monsters and stuff like that. And I think there's even a rule specifically. Okay, so what happens if my enemy uses an effect that bounces my monster back to my hand? Because, you know there are cards like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like...
What do you do about that? I assume it just doesn't affect them, right?
I think it just goes back to the Deckmaster zone. Because it didn't destroy it, it got returned to your hand, which is kind of like the standby phase, sort of. So I think it just goes back to where the designated Deckmaster zone is. So, you know, you're fine. Every other situation, though, which basically sends it to the graveyard or the out of play, like, that destroys it, I think. I'm trying to think.
I hope that you're right on this one.
What? About what he's going to do? Yeah, I feel pretty confident. I don't remember him doing Lightning Lancer 3 times in a row.
Okay.
Like, the only way I can see this going wrong if we find out that his weapon is not a beam weapon.
Ah. I guess it's possible.
Or unless he, like, pulls out his non-beam rifle. And, like, all of a sudden we found out he has a shelled weapon.
Ah, it turns out my secret technique, I had a shell weapon the whole time!
Alright, so it is quicker than whatever quick attack he uses.
Oh good, I wish Counter Zone was quicker than Lightning Lancer! Piece of shit!
Oh wait, he's not?
What are you doing? Okay, this could still work.
I don't know, he might be using a shelled weapon.
Maybe. Look at that gun. You think a gun like that's gonna shoot shells?
Apparently not. Okay, so it worked out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so if you can build Aeon up a little bit, the next time he does a super attack, you can Barrier Field with her. And Barrier Field blocks melee, and he's going to do Lightning Lancer. Because after Giga Flame...
Oh, it blocks beam melee.
No, it blocks all melee.
Barrier Field does?
Don't you remember the discussion we had? There is no distinction between melee being physical or beam. Melee is just melee.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yeah, like the next time he tries to burst, just have her throw a Barrier Field to block that.
Okay. If he doesn't die real soon.
Well, you haven't really been hitting him, and he has 20,000 HP.
Ugh.
It'll be fine. Like, barrier moves have priority.
This one?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, then.
Alright. Unless you want to heal, like, them with, oh no, probably want to switch them out.
Who with, though?
Fritz?
Wait. If I have Bazuli come in and charge, and Ono switches out with Tremmy in charge and gets charged, he could get a really good attack next turn. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, it's just like,
If this goes south?
like, healing would seem like a good priority to me, because you may have whittled him down to just one, but he's still a threat.
Oh hey, it didn't go before. And also he's doing quick shot.
Oh.
It's fine. We're fine. I mean, I wasted a turn using Barrier Field. But hey, we're fine.
Huh. Oh, clearly I don't remember his pattern.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm furious. Use the Dober gun.
Fine. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking that's how I would like allow different formats and allow for the horrendous Link summoning. Probably even come up with my own format that allows for Link summon cards to be a thing. Like,
oh, thank God he did.
Maybe have it to where their effects affect side monsters. That way they could still be a thing and be applicable to Generation 4 format.
Come on. Oh, what's he doing now?
And like, there were other like variant rules that I saw. I didn't look into all of them all that much. I was just kind of playing Yugo Pro to give it a try to see like how that great it was. It's okay. It's missing that flair from Legacy of the Duelist. But, you know, if you just want to play with a card and play a deck against other tournament competitive decks that match the meta of the time you downloaded it, then yeah, sure, you're good to go with that. Want to make any deck you want on the fly, it'll allow you to do that. Playing with alternate rules, I'm a bit unsure about how to go about doing that.
Shit, he might die.
Yeah, but, oh, right, the visual differences. So, there is another thing that I wanted to change when it came to visual differences. And that was, have you seen what a pendulum card looks like?
Yeah.
Alright, so where, like, they're beige on top and kind of green on bottom. Me, I always thought that that's not really good representative of, like, how the pendulum cards are. Like, the pendulum cards, one's on the left side of the field, the other's on the right side of the field. One is always blue on one side, and one's always red on the other side. So I was thinking, wouldn't it make sense if a pendulum card's color scheme was split straight down the center to where, like, I think blue's the left side, like, to where the left side of the card was blue and the right side would be red? That way they would actually match with the pendulum setup on the field.
Right.
So where, yeah, left side of the field is blue. You put this card over there, the blue side's matching its blue side, and the red side matches its red side. Yeah, I would change the colors from beige to weird cyan green to actually match up with the pendulum colors. Yeah. Like, good. Yeah, like, that's the thing I would change. I would certainly have them match up.
Hyper Beam Saber. Also lots of level ups. Oh, fuck you, Fritz. Come on. On the precipice.
Yeah, you can always just fight a random fight in Australia. Don't you want to like head out and get everyone healed up?
Yeah, it's about that time anyway.
Okay.
I mean, there's like literally a healing thing over there.
Well, restore TP, but first do save. Like, always save.
This restores TP? No, it heals, dude.
Yeah, it heals. I'm saying don't you want to restore TP, which means leave. So, save, and then like SOS out of there. Like, just save.
Sorry. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, just quick travel to Marie's.
Yeah.
Avoid any conflict. Okay. And, like, you'll, like, heal up and, like, work your way down there. And, like, there's a save point right there we can easily, like, pick up.
The one Earthbound thing I wanted to say that I didn't get to say.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
I just want to make sure, am I through? Change up pendulum designs.
I agree.
Okay, and yeah, that's all that comes to mind at the moment. So, what's the Earthbound thing?
For some reason, you were talking about like fixing up stuff or whatever. I think I was trying to bring up this Earthbound thing. My brother tells me that in Earthbound there's a weird. Oh, you were saying like, oh, visit an inn to even level up or something. And my brother was talking about Jeff, the character. You know Jeff, the nerd.
Oh, right. But for context, like, Bazuli leveled up, and, like, he gained extra TP. You're like, I didn't use TP in the last fight, because he was clearly missing some.
He wasn't at max.
Yeah, and I explained, well, it's because you leveled up. Your maximum increase, it just didn't refill your TP.
Right.
And then, like, I was saying, yeah, like, that's only in future RPGs, in which leveling up restores you to max. You know, older school games had you rest at an inn before you got your level up.
Right. My brother told me that apparently if you have broken items, and, in your, like, oh, you found a broken rocket launcher in the trash. And that, like, Jeff,
10.
If he had enough intelligence, there's the possibility that if you sleep at a place, that he might, during the night, just fix it. And then he could just use it from the menu as an item. There's a bunch of just weapons you get that are only usable by Jeff as items and not skills.
Huh.
It's like, oh, use rocket launcher. Jeff pulls out the rocket launcher from your inventory and uses it. It's like a bazooka. I'm like, who gave this child a fucking bazooka? But my brother talked about how apparently Jeff can do some of the most damage in the entire game with his multi-bottle rocket attack, like in Smash Brothers Brawl.
Well, might as well walk your way back there.
Yeah, okay. To the save point?
Yeah.
Alright. And apparently he can deal like 20,000 damage in one turn if his bottle rockets are apparently like funnels and they do random damage.
Huh.
Each bottle rocket or something. And they're multi. If I'm understanding it right. And he said he can deal like way more damage than anyone else can possibly do. To the point that if he got... I'm like, how much damage could he possibly do if he got max on everything? And he's like, enough that he would kill First Form Gygus. Which is it in the Devil Machine. And so it would bring it, you know, to the face phase, where it comes down as all spooky. Because at that point, you just gotta start fighting it and praying. So, yo, science can get you all the way until prayer is needed. Like, well, that's fucking amazing that Jeff's the strongest character in the game. I always want to know if there's characters like, there's a bee in the beginning of the game that you get as a tutorial character. He's really strong, but then he, like, has to die at some point, like, in the game. He's set to die. He's like, is there a way to get him not to die? Is there a way you can bullshit some broken part of the game? And he's like, no.
I see. There's something I remember that's kind of similar to what you're saying.
Where you can bullshit past someone dying?
No, in terms like a character that's stronger than the main character, you just kind of get and they're on the side, but if you like build them up and they're surprising, like, yeah, they're like one of the strongest.
Ah, yeah.
That's Inazuma 11.
Ah.
You know, the soccer RPG anime game.
Yeah.
So there's this guy who joins your team. Like, he's more of a bug than Weevil Underwood from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, in terms of, like, a personality and reliability.
What do you mean? He's like,
yeah, and, like, you're playing this big game to decide the fate of the school, because, of course, you know...
So why would you use this asshole, essentially?
Because you didn't have enough team members, and you needed enough team members to even be able to play.
Does he look like a nerd? Does he look like as much of a nerd as Weevil does? Like, why?
Even more so.
Wow, so it's like, you know, this person should not be playing.
But he agreed to do it as long as you gave him a specific number and, like, appraise him a lot for, like, certain stuff. Like, say you called him the center star athlete and stuff like that. So you gave that to him just so he would play. At some point, your gang was just getting beaten so bad. He was like, I'm not sticking around with this. Threw off his uniform and ran away.
He did?
Yeah.
But you can get him back.
Yes, you can get him back after he leaves your team. And if you bother to get him back, and you raise his level, his like soccer player level, all the way to max, he gets a move called the God Shot.
Oh no!
And there's this move called the God Blocker, where the goalie just like releases a super big hand. It's bigger than the goal itself. It will stop any shot. But the God Shot specifically breaks through that and through any sort of defense that like anyone tries to pull up.
So it's a surefire hit, basically. It's
a surefire, going to break the goalie's defense. Not surefire that it will actually go into the net afterwards, because you know there's always that probability going on of like, first you got to get past the goalie, then you need the probability of did it actually make it good enough to actually get into the net. So for sure the goalie will not be able to stop it. As far as it actually getting in, it probably will get in, because, like, you know, it's a super powerful shot. You went the wrong way.
I did?
I think so.
No, I went west. Or I went this way.
Bring it back. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Oh, yeah, that's what I get for glancing at the screen like I know everything.
I'm engrossed, Atou, and also gross.
Okay, so I believe that's everything that we have to say on the subject.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just that, my Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I'm pretty sure I'm done with my Yu-Gi-Oh thing. For now, unless other people bring up stuff in the comments, and then we gotta discuss that stuff.
Oh boy, but that means the next episode you got something that's not that.
Yes, like I said, I still have a bunch of stuff to talk about. But I'll have to save that for the next episode.
Bye. Help me.